Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, KGFL Creations. This is another episode of #FridaySews. Before we get into what has been going on here in the sewing room, I want to talk about what I'm wearing today. This was my first Haskell shirt. Haskell shirt is a pattern by Cashmerette, is a Cashmerette Club member pattern. And this fabric here came from a Think Pink subscription box. This is a cotton poplin. I made this top, very pretty and all, but I'm not too crazy about this fabric. This fabric is so crisp. When I put it on, as you can see here, this is laying nice and flat here. I ironed this, no problem. I put it on, no problem. But then when I button up, this whole thing here sticks out like this. It won't lay flat. But what I did, I just put in some, I don't know if you can see it, some safety pins on each side, on the inside. So it will just pick up a little bit of this flappy thing here and it will lay flat. I don't know what it is about this fabric. It is so crisp, and I can even hear it as I move on with this shirt. It is weird. Very pretty, but cotton poplin. I have not purchased any other cotton poplin since I had this one here. So I don't know, maybe I got traumatized a little bit. But now let's get into what has been going on here in the sewing room. Not much has happened last weekend. I was supposed to start on my spin number 3. Is it number 3? I think it is number 3. Yes. But I couldn't decide on what I was going to do, and I was going and going, searching and searching and searching. So I did not get much into that. But also last weekend I had to help my daughter organize her closet. So life got on the way of my sewing. What can we do? There's not much I can do. But I did get some organizing in here. I'll put up a photo of my table right before I washed all of the fabric that was here on top of my table. I had serged everything and everything went to the wash. Right now, actually one of it, the last one, is drying. So I am so happy that now my table is clear and I can use the whole table here, because I had like a massive pile on the end of this table for a long time, since my last Joann's haul before they closed. It was pretty high, my pile. Last weekend I got to do something that my daughter had requested that I make for her. I made 2 little pouches. They're not that, I think this is about 2.5 inches wide, maybe 3. I don't remember. Actually, let me see here. Yeah, 2.5 inches wide. And the length is about 8.5 inches, 8.5 to 9 inches. Not something so specific, but it is for something specific that she asked me to do these 2 little pouches here. I don't know if I ever told you guys that my daughter is a type 1 diabetic. So she carries with her insulin everywhere she goes. She has her insulin that she puts on every time she eats something. She needs to put insulin. So I had made a little bag, same thing as this one here before. But one day, was it last week or the week prior, she went to work and she forgot it at home. So my husband had to go there and bring it to her, because she can't stay without her insulin or she would not be able to eat anything during the day. So he did go there and brought the insulin to her. So he's like, oh, you have to make another bag so she can keep one in her purse and also one in the office and blah 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 blah. So when she got home, I asked her, do you want me to make another baggie for you? She's like, yes, I want another baggie. Actually, I want 2 little baggies. She wants one an extra one so she can put in her purse, one for her purse, so she can put her daytime insulin. Whenever she needs to eat, she puts insulin. And she wanted another one for her nighttime insulin, which stays by her bed. She wanted something, instead of just leaving the pen there, she wanted to have a little baggie to put the insulin inside. It's the one that she uses only at night, just once a day. So I ended up making 2 little baggies. I asked her if she preferred the blue, and this was a fat quarter. So I got these out of 1 fat quarter, and the inside, I think it's the same fabric. Yes, it is. This is the fabric on the inside. And it's all enclosed. Nothing is showing. This little baggie. So I made one with the light colored zipper and one with the dark blue colored zipper. So she knows which one is which. I do have a ton of, what's it called? Zipper by the yard. Yeah, it's a number 5 zipper by the yard that I purchased from Amazon a long time ago when I was doing some bags and some pouches. They are great for pouches. So I was, able to finish these last weekend. Also, I have been eyeing a couple of books that I wanted to purchase. And last week I pulled the trigger and I purchased a couple of books. Let me share the books that I purchased. This one here is one that I have been eyeing for a while. It's the Curated Closet. Oof, I think the lights you might not be able to see it, but I'll insert it here for you guys to see it. It's by Anushka Reyes, I think, if I'm saying that correctly. And I bought the book, have not started reading the book, and I also purchased the workbook, the little workbook here. And with the workbook, I thought it was interesting that it has a bunch of prompts for you to answer and write down a bunch of things, but I don't think I'll actually write on the book. I think I'll make a copy of it and I'll write on the actual copy, because then I can do it another time maybe, or if my daughter wants to use it too, she can, or my sister or somebody. But yeah, I got these 2 books here, the Curated Closet and the Curated Closet Workbook. I saw a bunch of videos about it, and I've been wanting to get this book for a long time. Want to streamline, if I can speak, I want to streamline my closet as much as I can. I have to actually go in there and organize my closet. But yeah, that's one of the books that I purchased. And I also purchased another, oh, this is heavy. I purchased another book because, let me tell you a little story before I show you the book. My daughter, she was working from home, and then now she's in a new job, and she went back to the office. Going back to the office, she has to wear office clothing for her work. She has to wear blazers and pretty much a suit almost every day for the type of job that she has. And she went out and she bought a bunch of stuff. She did ask me to make a couple of blouses for her, and I will do that. But something that I want to do, I want to make a nice blazer. And with that, I decided to buy a book. This book is by Claire Schaefer. It's Couture Tailoring, a construction guide for women's jackets. This here. If you cannot see this, when I go edit, I'll insert one right here for you to see it. I'll get one out of the internet. This book is interesting. Also, I did not start reading the book yet, but I did go through it. There's a lot of pictures in the book, and I am hoping that this guides me through making a nice jacket. Blazer, actually, not jacket, but a blazer, and maybe a jacket in the future, because I was watching a couple of videos on people making blazers, and there's a lot of different interfacings and some things that you have to put up here and to make the make it fall the right way. When this lapel, it is different. The sleeve has like 2, sometimes 3-piece sleeves. So that was interesting to me. That's why I got this book. I don't remember how much I paid for this book. I'll go on Amazon and I'll put it down here how much I paid for this book. I don't think it was cheap, but it wasn't crazy expensive. So I am looking forward to going through this book and hopefully make a nice blazer for my daughter and also for myself, or a jacket for myself whenever we need to travel to a place that is cold. It happens sometimes. I will have a nice coat, a blazer or a coat or something to that nature for my travels. Now let's talk about the plans that I have for this weekend and for the week ahead. Well, mostly this weekend because it will be done this weekend. I have landed on a pattern for my fabric Wheel of Fate. The last one, the one that I could not decide on, I did land on a pattern. I put the pattern together, so all I have to do is sew it. It shouldn't take me that long. To me, it seems to be a pretty simple one. I'll cross my fingers that it is actually a simple one. And then after that one, I don't know what I am going to do. Actually, I have to spin for the next one and then go from there. But it is going really well because I am going through my stash and I am lowering my numbers. I have not purchased any fabric lately. Thank God I have not purchased any fabric, but I did purchase one pattern. I forgot to tell you what I have purchased. I purchased a pattern by Pattern Emporium. Is a dress, Take the Chance tiered dress by Pattern Emporium. I did like it. I was searching around, I was browsing one day, and then I decided to pull the trigger and buy that one pattern. Pretty, it's nice and pretty, so let's see if I can get into making that a pretty dress for me. Now let's talk a little bit about life. I have been feeling better, much better than I was before. I am still not 100% better from that cold. I would say maybe 98%. I had to take a little bit more medication. I took a couple, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 days of medication, and now I have stopped. No more. I'm tired of it. That's it. Finished. No more. But I have been sleeping well. I'm not coughing as much as I used to, and that phlegm that I had, whatever I had up here, it is going, and it should be gone in just a couple of days. So I'm just crossing my fingers that it is actually gone, that it doesn't come back. Because nowadays everybody's getting a cold. In the office, people get cold, people travel, and they bring stuff with them, just like I did. It wasn't my fault, but I actually did. But yes, and here in South Florida, it has been very hot. It has been raining pretty much every single day, but that's what happens in the summer. It gets hot, we get rain. There's no way around it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys are working on, because this week I hit a roadblock in my sewing. Couldn't do anything. But let me know in the comments below so I can be happy for you for all of your sewing. Also, let me know if you have read any of the books that I purchased. The Curated Closet or the Couture Tailoring by Claire Schaefer. Let me know if you have read it and if you liked it. If you worked with the Curated Closet book, if you did the workbook, let me know in the comments below so I will know what to expect. Also, let me know if you like the mood here. I turned off all the lights. It is getting dark. When I started this video, it was a bit lighter outside. Now it's very, very dark. It is now deep in the night, as usual. It was a little bit lighter, but now it's very dark. So let me know if you liked this type of video where it's a bit darker and it's just pretty much my face. With that, I'll finish this video here. And if you liked it, can you please hit that like button below? And if you can also subscribe, it will mean a lot to me. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. I will see you on the next one. Bye.